Hello everyone, welcome back. Also, I've just been knocked out of the Champions League semi-final 2-1, aggregate 3-1, and it was being pathetic. We went out on a whimper. We went out without even a fight. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if people say that Arsenal went out without a fight tonight. We did nothing, absolutely nothing, and we deserved it. We deserved to get knocked out, and it was embarrassing. This season has been pathetic. Whether you want to blame injuries or what you want to blame, just be honest with yourself. Every Arsenal fan just needs to be honest with what they've seen. It's been pathetic. It's been nothing short of a disgrace. This game summed up the season. Tonight we went out of the Champions League semi-final and we didn't even proper fight. We proper fight for the first 15 minutes after the first goal done. Game done. We all knew we were never going to score. I knew we were not even going to get a shot on target, let alone a goal. Pathetic. PSG were winning, and they had more of a desire to attack than we did. Just understand that they were losing and they had more intent to go score than Arsenal did. Us also, on the other hand, we played like we didn't want to concede. We played because we want to keep control, we want to keep possession, we want to keep the pass accuracy high, we want to keep the XG high. That's how Arsenal play, and that is the mentality of this team, and it's why we've done nothing this season. It's the fear of not wanting to lose instead of the desire to win. Let's all be honest. Once they scored the first goal, we all knew we were not going to win because we all know how this team works. We knew we were not going to create enough chances. Whether you want to blame the players, whether it's a combination of the players and the manager today. We start off well. Now I thought, you know what, we could get something and we conceded. And you know what, the goal, I can't even blame anyone for the goal because it was just one of those type of goals. But what I blame is the effort after that goal. They gave up. David Villa going long for what? Everything is a long ball. We're in the Champions League semi-final 5 years with this manager, and our tactic has gone on to long balls and a flipping throw-in from Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is every throw-in. Give it to Thomas Partey. Hope we can launch it. That's what we've turned to. That's what a team that's coached by apparently one of the greatest managers. By the way, a lot of these people on social media claim Arteta is one of the greatest managers, which is fine. The greatest manager has come to the point where his tactic is to do throw-ins from Thomas Partey and launch it for the throw-in. That's where half our chances will create, by the way. Throw-ins and corners and everything. Wave up the crowd. Let's get another corner. Let's get another set piece. That's how we're going to score. Pathetic, absolutely pathetic. Martin Odegaard today. How you survived 90 minutes on that pitch, there is a disgrace. You should have been subbed off within the first 45 minutes. Should have been done. Because apart from that first shot you had on that half, you did nothing. Oh my God. Martinelli, not good enough. Not able to beat his man. The only one that looked like they actually tried something was three players can go with their head held high today. Saka, Saliba, Marino, I think he played well. Or well, not play, at least he did as much as he can. Timber, I think he had a few good moments. Apart from that, the rest, none of them did anything. I don't even know what to say, man. It's the same pattern. And I'm not going to say we create chances because, to be honest, we didn't create much chances. We didn't create anything. Like maybe a few chances here and there, but nothing clear cut. Saka maybe should have scored that second goal to make a 3-2, but I can't have a go at him. I'm not going to have a go at him for not being able to score the limited chances. Why are we not scoring more chances? For a team to score, you have to cause more chances. You see the way PSG play quick, 1-2, 1-2. Also, on the other hand, left to right. It's just sad. It's just sad to watch, man. It's so sad to watch. And we went out with the whimper. Arteta didn't even bring on any subs. He brought on the subs way too late. Trossard comes on in Calafiori. They give us a bit of energy. Apart from that, why didn't you bring on Ethan on? Why isn't Zinchenko coming on? I know they're not the best players. Why don't you bring on something? Try something different for a change. Why is Martin Odegaard staying on the pitch? What difference would he have made today if he didn't play? Nothing. You'd have not even realized if he didn't play today because he was non-existent and he's had a poor season. Yeah, he still manages to find himself play every 90 minutes. Why don't we try something different? Why is it the same part playing every time, the same pattern of play? Why is it every time we attack, it feels like the players have like a fear of not wanting to concede, so they attack like half attempt. Like they would only attack 50% and hope Saka or someone can do something, and they would just wait. Why don't you guys all go as a T unit? Why there is no overlap? Why isn't Saka gaining any support? Why am I looking up and I'm seeing Saka against 4 or 5 players by himself? Timber behind him, Martin Odegaard just watching him like a passenger. You watch it compared to PSG, you got Hakimi is at the edge of the box attacking. Timber on the other hand is there still playing right wing back just in case we need to defend for a counter. We went out with, like I said, we went out today with a whimper. The team is probably proud. Arteta's probably going to come out saying that we didn't concede another goal. It was a disgraceful. I can't believe there were some fans saying it was a proud performance. It was rubbish. We were rubbish. We were never going to score another chance again. To be honest, even the goal we scored, comes off someone's leg and then Saka flipping just pushes it in. Like, I mean, we were never going to score. Never going to score. Never at one point did PSG look under threat. But it's embarrassing. It's absolutely to lose both legs, home and away, is a joke and it's a disgrace. And I'm so tired of fans saying that, oh, we miss our chances. I'm so tired of a manager being able to hide himself between the. He made this squad. He made this team. He can benefit from this team. Yet at the same time, why is he able to use his failed signings, not being able to address stuff as a defense? We knew from last season we needed a striker. We needed to improve the quality attacking depth. He went and signed Sterling, and now he can use. People are using that as a defense. There are people using that as a defense. He didn't address the situation, and they use that as a defense. When in fact it should be, why didn't he address it? It should be, it's his fault he didn't address the attacking situation. But instead, it's used as a shield. So if he doesn't sign anyone for the next season, are we just going to? We're just not going to blame him. We're just going to say he didn't sign anyone, so we can't do anything. How can a man not do something and then that be used as a defense? Why isn't he not held accountable for it? He clearly didn't want to sign any forwards. He thought a midfielder and a defender was ready. He thought Kai Havertz was enough. Jesus was enough. Trossard was enough. He thought that they were enough. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. And I'm so sick and tired of every season going through the same rubbish every season. Close and close. We don't do anything. We never achieve anything. We just stay, it's the same story, just being second place. And you can't say anything, because if you say anything, you have to remember what Unai Emery did. Remember how far we've come. You can't question anything. You just have to be there and just be quiet and accept it. You just have to accept the fact that we got beaten by PSG. You can't question it, because if you question it, they'll remind you where we came from 3 years ago. Joke. Bunch of idiot fans. Idiotic fan base, some of them guys are. But yeah, that's just my thoughts, man. To be honest, I don't even care right now. Like, I'm so frustrated and embarrassed. The fact that it was a semi-final and you went out with a whimper. A pathetic attempt. The players are not even sweating. Half of them can still play another 90 minutes because they didn't even try. Thank you for watching.